Full business?
The full business. I got my first job. I was a chemical engineer. Me, a chemical engineering degree. I got a chemical engineering degree, but you got to start somewhere. Anyway, I was working for this company called Penwalt, and we were manufacturing big industrial centrifuges, which is like basically big washing machines. I went into sales. They gave me a company car and they said, Ian, there's your territory, go sell. But after about 6 months, my sales director came and says, Ian, we're a bit worried about you because you're not saying anything. I finally got my first order with this guy, all right? And you know how I got it? Not an international. The guy says to me, he goes, you've been chasing me for so long, Ian. Ian, you've been bugging me for 6 to 8 months and you've understood what I want and you've told me this works. And finally, I trust you and we're gonna go ahead and do it. So the guy bought a couple of machines and then I rang every single essential oil company who I knew that had the same problem. And everyone went, yes, we'll place an order. 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 So I turn up with all these orders with my sales rep. And the guy goes, what are you doing? Like, you went from like not saying anything to all of a sudden all these orders. I said, because I just did stuff. And from that day, when my first job, all right, I learned pretty quick that you have to just do stuff. Pick up the phone, just get something going every single day. People call it hustling. People calling it, I don't know, just do it. But the bottom line is, I think the key thing you just got to do is pick that phone up, call that supplier, chisel down a price. Pick up the phone to a customer, find out what's going on with the product. Pick up the phone to a new supplier, see if you can get a better rate than the other supplier, or even just find out what other benefits they've got going on, stuff like that. And you don't even have to be too goal orientated on it. You just have to do it and just wake up and get the whole of the energy going in your business, all right? And it's super, super fun once you get in that groove because you just start making things happen. The wheels start turning around. And then you see results and the domino goes click, 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 click. And it's kind of poignant actually. Here's the railway line, all right? The railway line is one long straight line, all right? The only thing that can stop you from going forward is yourself, all right? I know it's very literal, but there's so many people that I come across that have potential, that have passion, that have drive, that have ideas, that have lots of good things going for them. But one of the critical things that they forget is you just got to do this and move forward, step by step by step. Keep on just moving forward, see how far we've come already. Because if you stand still, stationary like this, you're gonna go nowhere. And there's so many people that end up just sitting down going, oh, I can't do no more. Oh, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. Oh, I'm a bit tired today. And guess what? They start going backwards and they start seeing the same views again. And then they end up all the way back here. And they're going, but why is he up there? Why is he ahead of me? Why is he making so much money and doing so well there and got customers and his products are great and they're out there in the marketplace and I'm not, what's wrong with me? Why didn't I do that? And you got to go forward. Simple. And forward means making a phone call, creating the product, getting some money in, going to meet some customers, getting in the car, going to deliver the products, setting up a new fulfillment center, do a website, do another blog, do a YouTube video. Now, whether it's worked or not, it's not really the point, all right? Because anything you can fix. The key is just doing this, taking a step forward. And I think that's one of the key things that I've done in my business, or I've done with everything that we've done. I've never really thought too much about how successful each little thing is. I've stepped into each little thing and made it successful. Oh, by the way, oh yes, one more thing, I've got to tell you this. What's this thing called? Oh baby, cell phone. Do you know what I had to grow up with when I was a salesperson when I was 18 years old? A rotary freaking phone. I would have to pick up the phone. I go 1, 2. So 4 minutes later, hello, it would go to 1 and he's not in. And it would ring for 25 hours. I put the phone down because there's no voicemail. Do you realize how powerful this thing is here called a cell phone? I can walk along the telephone tracks now. I can ring my bank manager. I can ring a customer. I can ring my supplier. I can ring anyone here, now, anywhere. It's Ian here, hustling. Order, yeah? Yeah. But you know what? Yeah, that's good. So you did release it? Perfect, wonderful. These things, you got no excuses. If you don't have one of these things, then maybe you have a bit more of an excuse. Yeah, I mean, it's the most amazing time actually to be alive, to be an entrepreneur and actually have your own company. And the only excuses are in yourself. Actually, one thing on that I have to say here, and we're gonna get to this. But yeah, this is something I want to talk about. Which comes to my next point. You actually can do it. You'll find a way if your why is so important to you. But it's all how you embrace it. Over-deliver on everything. We got a lot of content. Because oh my God, look, catfish. The full business. And I'm out of here. Check your baby.